Good evening, everyone. It's Jeanette Martin, brand ambassador for JD Farms Gourmet Turkey. And it's that time again. It's time to get into the kitchen and figure out what we're going to have for supper. I'm so excited that you're going to join me this evening. Tonight's all about, I'm going to say, two thought processes. One is definitely keto, a big stack keto burger, where I'm going to use the burger as the bun. Also, this is a meal that if you have gluten, like if you can't eat gluten or have gluten sensitivities, this is the show also for you to watch and how I turn this turkey burger into the bun. So this is what I'm using tonight is our gourmet turkey burgers that we have at the farm. JD Farms is located at 248th and 58th. Oh my gosh, I'm probably wrong. I just go there. My car's basic GPS goes there right away. So we've got these in stock. You can order them online. We also have them at a couple of grocery stores as well. That's normally where you find me, is doing in-store demos. What's kind of fun is today when I found my apron and went to pull in my pockets, I had my protective rubber gloves that I always do during my demos, but I don't have to wear those here because, of course, I've washed my hands quite well and many times today in my own home out here in South Langley. So the JD Farms turkey burgers, amazing burgers. So there's no breadcrumb in here, and I'm going to read the ingredients in these, okay? So you're not going to have to wait long because there's turkey, onion, garlic, sea salt, mustard, and spices. That's it. Each burger, each quarter-pound burger, so this is a 1-pound box, comes with 4 quarter-pound burgers. They're 150 calories a burger and 1 gram of carbohydrate and 21 grams of protein. Like, holy smokes, that is pretty amazing. So I want to get those in right away, but I thought I would let you know that it's also about local. I'm pairing tonight's meal. We happen to have in the Fraser Valley a really nice cider company, and they do a smoked sage cider. So I thought sage and turkey pairs really well. So that'll be for when I'm done. So tonight's dinner is all about kind of a take on a Mexican burger with a bit of a twist. I will show you my ingredients. So we're going to use some lettuce as part of the burger. Going to make a quick guacamole. I've got some smoked cheddar that I'm going to be putting on the burger. And at JD Farms, they sell this Mondo seasoning, which is an all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to make some of that up because I'm going to use a portobello mushroom as my burger inside my burgers, if you get my drift. So I'm going to be slicing this up, and while I'm cooking the burgers, I'm going to be basting it with the Mondo seasoning when I mix a little olive oil and apple cider vinegar with it. And in my guacamole, I love this Goblin Good turkey rub. It's for the outside of the turkey if you're going to, dry rub a turkey. I like the seasoning in it, so I'm going to put it in my guacamole and marry that all up. So I've got I'll just show you. When I do my demos in the stores, I have this electric frying pan. I've got it on, probably about 325. So let me get the burgers in. Give me a thumbs up. Where are you calling from? I'm calling from. I feel like a DJ. How can you tell I'm old? We got 5 people watching. If you have any questions during the evening, during my my demo here, or my cooking from my own home kitchen, give me a question. I will answer it. I did go to culinary school back in the 80s. I'm just going to put the lid on now because I want a little bit of steam in there to start cooking those. I'm cooking these from frozen, okay? Hey, Tracy, thank you for tuning in. Nice to see you. So let's get started on making the marinade that I'm going to brush my mushrooms with. Take 2 tablespoons of the Mondo seasoning. And what this seasoning has in it, again, good marrying of my flavors. We've got garlic, oregano, turmeric, orange peel, dried cranberry, some Himalayan salt. Really good ingredients. That turmeric in there is going to keep you very healthful. I'm going to make half of the marinade recipe. So 1 tablespoon. I have some organic olive oil. 2 tablespoons of organic olive oil. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I always like to shake my apple cider vinegar because there's something at the bottom called the mother. You just want to give it a bit of a shake and loosen up all that good apple-y flavor that's in there. 2 tablespoons there. Give it a whisk. Get it all blended in well. How was everybody's Saturday? It's beautiful and sunny here in South Langley. My landlord, who has the house over that way, she's been out doing some yard work. I've been hearing the lawnmower all day. I've been participating in some different Zoom calls. Okay, so I have got my marinade ready, and I have a little brush that I'm going to be brushing it with. So portobello mushroom is, you want to just give it a light brush, just in case if there's any dirt. If my portobello mushroom was open underneath here, this one's pretty tight, I might clean out the gills, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to slice this, if I can, in 4 slices. Kind of looks like a burger, eh? Okay, so I have my 4 slices. Going to put it in with my turkey burger and start basting it as they cook. Oh, this is smelling so good. I'm just going to put these 2 in. I'm going to save that for another day. I put that in a soup. Take my marinade. I'm going to brush it on my mushrooms. And pull the camera over so you can see. Just putting some of that marinade on the mushrooms. I'll keep that aside. Put the lid back on. And we're coming back over here. Let's make some guacamole. Clean up my bench a little bit. So my guacamole. Remember, I'm a single girl, so this is enough making for me. Might have an extra one left over for breakfast tomorrow. I have a half an avocado, and I kept my avocado in the fridge with the pit. Just helps a little bit of not for the avocado to go black. Also, anybody have seen these wax reusable papers, I guess, or cloths? These are fantastic for keeping your avocado from going black. You just wash them in very lightly cold water and some soap and hang them to dry. They're fantastic. What else have I got on? Madeline. Oh, hello. I'm using your spice blend tonight. So you kind of stick your knife in, twist it at the pit, and knock it out. How I take and cut my avocado up. Go slightly in. Very careful not to go all the way through. Everybody has their own little way in order to cut up an avocado. That's how I like to cut mine up. And my spoon. I'm watching out of the corner of my eye the turkey burger, because when I see that it's starting to show white on the top, I know it's time for me to turn it. I also know when my turkey burger is done because the juices will run clear. Clean that up, yep, wash my hands a bit. Any questions out there so far? Who's made a guacamole out there? I want this fairly chunky because it's going to be kind of the salad that's going to go on the top of my burger. Okay. Going to put a slice of onion. So I've sliced off the top of my onion to make my ring for my burger, but I didn't want to waste this. This would make a perfect little fine dice to go into my guacamole. Keeping my fingers out of the way. Remember, a sharp knife never cuts yourself. It's a dull knife that cuts yourself. Nice fine dice. You wish there was smell-o-vision. I'm telling you, people, somebody needs to invent smell-o-vision. Well, we're all kind of locked up in our houses, nice and safe. I have a leftover tomato. I'm going to put my guacamole. I'm only going to use half of it because it's a pretty big tomato, and I'm only making a small amount of guacamole for myself. Classically, you would make a guacamole with a plum tomato because it's a more meatier tomato. I don't happen to have any, so I'm using what I have. This is a field tomato. All my veggies came from our local store called Ralph's in Langley. And I want to cut the tomato about the same size as I cut my red pepper. No love to learn how to. Oh, awesome. So now you're learning now. Okay, so in goes the tomato. I have to tell you, my mom makes the best guacamole. The best. Okay, I don't have any cilantro here at home. So I love this organic cilantro that already comes prepped in a tube for me. I'm going to put probably a good, teaspoon of this in here. It comes out and it's beautiful and fresh. And it tastes just like I chopped it up myself. I've got some garlic, red Russian garlic. My girlfriend has a farm up in Gibson's where she grows it. And so I'm very lucky to be able to get it. Okay, so how to clean garlic. You can have all those fancy garlic presses, but when you go to culinary school, this is how they teach you how to do it. So you take the blade away from yourself, put your knife down, the palm of your hand, and give it a bit of a smack. And the garlic clove pops out nice and easy. So I'm not going to use this whole garlic clove. Even though I live by myself, I still don't want to have big garlic breath. So I have rasp, which is a very fine grater that I'm going to use to cut to put my garlic into my garlic. This is quite a big piece. Almost you can see the size of my thumb. I'm going to use about a quarter of it on this rasp. In there, get in the channel and get all that garlicky flavor out of there. Okay, guys, it's time for me to peek over on my burgers. I'm going to pull the camera over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Don't know if you can see, but I'll pull it over. See how the white? That tells me it's time to turn them over. My juices are starting to run clear where it's starting to cook on the outside, but these are definitely not done. I'm going to take my portobello mushroom, give it a turn, pick up some more of that Mando seasoning marinade, and brush it on my mushrooms to get that flavor in there. Okay, gonna take, coming back to my guacamole. Woo. Okay. Instead of adding salt to my guacamole, this has got salt and beautiful chili powders and stuff. So why not add it? About a quarter of a teaspoon into my tomato, avocado, onion. I've got, I don't have any lime at home. I have some lemon at home, so I'm going to use lemon. You could put jalapeno in here as well. I don't happen to have any in here. So this is going to be a very soft, not burn your mouth off jalapeno. So that was about a half a lemon. And this is called a lemon reamer or a citrus reamer. The key piece to get the most out of your lemon or lime is make sure that you always put it with the skin side up so it can turn itself inside out. And all the little pits stay in there. We're going to give this a bit of a spin, a twirl, and mix that up. Take my lid off. So now we get a little bit more of that juice is able to evaporate. I get some more caramelization. Might flip my mushrooms again because I want to get that really caramely goodness. And put more of that Mando seasoning marinade on it. Okay, so we've got our guacamole. Do a little bit of bench cleanup. Hey, tell me where you're tuning in from. Are you having a good Saturday night? I know I am. I love it. Having my JD Farms apron on makes me very happy. I'm going to serve this on a just a long fancy plate that I have. I'm going to pretend I'm having a date for two, but it's a date for one plus one, me. So to make your lettuce go flat, just cut the spine off. Little snack for later. I'll never throw that out because that's good food. Cut my spine away from my lettuce, just so it lays a little flatter. Okay, that's prepped up, ready for my burgers. I want a piece of red onion. So you see I kept the skin on. It's a little easier to cut. I've got my rings ready to go. Let's just see. Give my burgers another turn. Oh, they're almost ready. Give my mushrooms another turn. I'm making a mess. I'm glad it's my house. I have to do my own dishes. This is my nice smoked cheddar cheese. It's a white cheddar cheese. These knives, these cheese knives, are so amazing and easy to cut your cheese. 2 slices of that to go on the top. Let's see. I'm going to just double check. Let's go over to my frying pan and you can kind of see what we're doing in the frying pan. If my phone doesn't fall. You can kind of see my burgers are ready. Wasn't that quick? These cook really quickly in a frying pan. Kind of give it a bit of a press, and I see my juices are running clear. Bit of a press. My mushrooms are looking very nicely colored, as well as the marinade is in that porous part of the mushroom. Portobellos are almost like what they would call the beefy mushroom. Kind of, if you wanted to, you could put this on a burger bun and build a vegetarian burger as well. But we're going to use the turkey burger as our bun. Okay, so this is good. These are all very happy. I'm going to turn this off. And now this is where the cool part comes. Okay. So I have a serrated knife. I have a towel because these are really hot. This is a clean, my clean towel. Maybe I can do it without. Going to cut this in half as best I can without burning my fingers. There we go. Cut in half so it's perfectly cooked on the inside. That's going to be our bun. So let me get the other one. So this is our new, it's a keto stack, big stack keto turkey burger. Okay, and we're ready in there. Okay, so now let's plate this up. This is real life cooking, people. Okay, so hopefully you can see. Let's get it over here. So you're going to take the bun on the bottom, but it's the burger, remember. Take one of my mushrooms, because that's my burger in my bun, but it's really just a mushroom. Got the other one. Let's take, oh, I forgot to do a slice of tomato. Nice little slice, couple of slices of tomato. Okay, slice of the tomato. Slice of tomato. Let's do our smoked cheddar cheese. Let's do a little bit of our guacamole. Little of our guacamole. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. Let's see, a little bit of a red onion for garnish over here. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, gotta have the top part of the bun. top part of the bun. Like so. And I happen to have a little bit of sugar-free hickory barbecue sauce. So I would do a little garnish over the top, making a mess, which is real life cooking. And I have, which is keto friendly, of course, is a really good mayo. I would do just a little bit of mayo, maybe a little bit of that cilantro on the side. And heck, why don't we use some of the Mando seasoning as a bit of a garnish on the top. So there is the Big Stack keto burger using the burger as the bun. Just come up just a little bit more. There we go. So I would pick this up and I would eat it and it would be absolutely delicious. So again, Jeanette Martin, brand ambassador for JD Farms, cooking from my own home kitchen with the JD Farms gourmet turkey burgers. Remember, these are keto friendly, gluten-free, very minimal ingredients. Turkey, onion, garlic, sea salt, mustard, spices, 21 grams of protein per burger. Took me about, 7-9 minutes in my frying pan. Fantastic on a barbecue as well. Very low in fat. Just fantastic burgers, and you can kind of create something like this. So this is also gluten-free too. So pick this up, enjoy it. Well, I'm going to pick this up and enjoy it for my supper. So enjoy, everybody. I'm going to come back tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Not quite sure what the recipe is going to be, but I know it's going to be spectacular. So, any question? Very nice. Love to make this. Thank you for teaching. I appreciate you're very welcome. Good burgers are messy burgers. Yes. There's a famous chef. I think it was Guy Fieri said, if it ain't on your face, it's not a burger. Or it ain't on your face, it's not barbecue. Yeah, that's the phraseology. So if anybody wants any questions or you missed something, please put it in the comments. If you have anybody that would like to know about this recipe, please forward it on to them. Share it on. If you're watching on the replay in the comments, can you put the replay? We at JD Farms absolutely love and adore our customers and all our followers. We're almost at 8,000 followers on our Facebook page. We want you to be safe. We want you to be healthy, and we want you to be at home with your family and friends because we want you around for generations and generations. Enjoy the night, everybody. Remember, it's about local wherever you're watching from. That's how we're going to keep ourselves in business as well as through this all. Have a good night and cheers.